beautiful taste bud family, taste bud gang. What it do, baby? It's your girl Tastee. Welcome to my channel, Taste of Divinity. If you are blah 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 blah. Take two. But yeah, so if you're new to my channel and y'all want to join our little taste bud family, you can do so by hitting the little subscription box below. Okay, if you're returning, hi you guys, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. I'm so glad to be back. Okay, since y'all been here since the beginning, or since y'all been here ride dying for me, okay, y'all can do me a favor and go ahead and like the video. Okay, like y'all here, y'all might as well go ahead and like the video. Apparently it helps get the message out to other people. Okay, and I genuinely want for whoever the message to be for to fall into their path. Okay, because these things are, they're very helpful. Okay, so this week we're going to be doing a spread called This Is For You, and this is going to be for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so this spread is going to address where you're at currently. What would you like to accomplish / create this month? Is more or less for more short-term goals. What do you need to focus on in order to achieve that goal? What do you need to release to make it easier for you to achieve the goal? And then a message from your higher self / overall advice. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. You already know how the orders work. It all depends on the views from the last time that I was here. Okay, so if you want to get your videos out sooner, just make sure you keep your views up. That's it. Okay, so we're going to start with a positive affirmation card. So thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be able to release ego with all of my readings. Thank you so much for allowing for me to be able to receive this message from my Sagittarius. So what positive affirmation card would you like to start them off with? Showing clearly positive. Okay. So we have, I release all criticism. So it says, I only give out that which I wish to receive in return. My love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. So this is really cool. As soon as I read that I only give out that which I wish to return, it's like if I want people to be understanding of my flaws, if I want people to be understanding of my imperfections, and I need to also be understanding of other people's imperfections as well. Okay, it's like I can't just be upholding on, just saying like it's okay for me to make mistakes but not other people. Okay, so this is like if I want someone to genuinely be able to see me for who I am and not for my imperfections, then I need to extend that same energy. It's pretty much what I'm getting from that. Releasing criticism, releasing the desire to criticize, and understanding that if I accept others, then others will accept me as well. Yeah, my love and acceptance of others is mirrored to me in every moment. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started on your actual spread. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. So what can you show me? Can you show me clearly where my Sagittarius are at currently? Where my Sagittarius at currently? Show me clearly, please, my Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Hierophant card and the Seven of Swords. Interesting, 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 interesting combination here. We got the High Priest at the bottom of the deck. This is difficult. I feel like this is I do feel like this is you seeing how you could be more of a person of your word. So where you're at currently, this Seven of Swords, that Hierophant card right there, some of y'all could be possibly seeking actual professional help or professional assistance. Some of you guys, this is you trying to step up into that role of the Hierophant, and in that instance, this is you realizing that you could do a better job in being a person of your word. Others of you guys are tired of feeling like things are being taken from you, or just feeling like you're holding on to a lot of deceptive energy, or just feeling like you're always imprisoned in particular thoughts, and you're seeking out help with that Hierophant card. You're seeking out professional help to help you be able to see things a little bit more clearly, because I do feel like there's a certain sense of paranoia that's here, that's making it very difficult for you to be who you are authentically. Okay, so that's making it difficult for you to differentiate between your own intuition and then paranoia. It's kind of what I'm feeling. Your own intuition and yeah, pretty much, yeah, paranoia. So I do feel like a lot of you guys are seeing how y'all can, you're either looking for mentors or teachers just to see how you can help heal things from your past, and then maybe also seeing how you can step up into the spotlight with the six of wands here and the 6 of cups, the 6 here. That just talks about a lot of nostalgic energy. Maybe there's a spotlight coming on, a spotlight on your past for some reason, or maybe people or situations are coming into your reality that's causing you to spotlight certain emotions from your past or to bring forth certain things from your past, and you're just trying to see how you can work these things out. I see there's like it's like a lot of hidden things coming to light. Okay, so a lot of things that you've already felt intuitively are coming to light. Okay, a lot of answers are coming, and it's making it difficult because it's only making it difficult because it's tarnishing someone's trust. I can say that much. It could be you trusting in yourself and your own intuition, or just you trusting in situations and people from your past. It's tarnishing some sort of trust. A bond of trust is being diminished right now. It could be someone who you could possibly resonated with in your past, maybe even someone in your family or someone who you were raised around or grew up with or possibly have kids with. Okay, so, and we got 666 here actually now, this 6 of Pentacles being here. But I do feel like you're seeing how you can focus on just building. You're seeing how you can focus on building. I see you have a lot of energy towards that. Just a lot of energy towards building and a lot of energy towards putting things back into this world or putting things out in this world that you do wish to receive. With that 7 of Swords though, next to that Hierophant, it's like someone is lying to themselves. Like, no cap, you guys. I don't know if this is you lying to yourself or someone lying to you. With that Hierophant card, it's like during a difficult time, someone's not really being honest with themselves about what they need to do in order to get themselves in a better situation, in a better position. And it could be doing things unauthentically to that. That could tarnish their role. Okay, that could tarnish their role as a Hierophant. Okay, because the Hierophant, like I said, that's someone, that's a master, it's a teacher, it's someone who people look up to. It's someone who's heavy in their own community. Okay, with the 7 of Swords being here, it's like, are you making sure you're doing things authentically and with integrity? Okay, because I see that there's it could just be thoughts. You could not have done anything, but I do feel like with this, especially with this Hierophant card, it's like you may be possibly be feeling pressured to do things that you know you're not supposed to. That's all I can say. I can say you're not supposed to do it. Whatever it is, like for the role that you have, you're not supposed to do this particular thing. And with this 7 of Swords being here, you even see the signs and the symbols about the path that you're heading down. And this is just like, are you taking those signs and those symbols? Are you going to allow for the pressure to cause for you to do something that you know you're not going to be proud of doing? Okay, you're not going to be proud of yourself. Okay, so let's see, what would you like to accomplish / create this month? Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Can you show me clearly what would my Sagittarius like to accomplish / create this month? Show me clearly, please. And y'all take it how it resonates, okay? Like, because it's not for everybody. Not everybody's like, because some people, like, I see they're just like, I have so much trust issues and I feel like I'm always thinking about, how someone could take from me. I'm always thinking how things go wrong. And I see now that it's because of certain trauma and they're genuinely seeking help. But others of you guys, this Hierophant and you're using that position of a teacher, or you're using your position of power to possibly take advantage of something, or just not being who you are authentically. The 7 of Swords is just deception. It's not all just super like something really bad. Some of you guys are considering doing something that I don't feel like you'll be proud of, but others of you guys, this is just you feeling like you want to be more honest and vulnerable with your community. You want to be more vulnerable with your community about your own emotions and your own feelings and who you are as a person. Okay, So what would you like to accomplish slash create this month? We do have the Knight of Pentacles here. That just talks about progress. It talks about putting forth work and effort towards something, a goal. Okay, so we have this Five of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. That talks about a lot of ego. It talks about a lot of resentment. It talks about feeling defeated. So I do feel like with this Knight of Pentacles being here, I do feel like this is you wanting to make more progress towards possibly defeating your own ego. With this Queen of Pentacles being here, this could also be you nurturing yourself. It could also be you making progress away from and possibly rejecting certain individuals who you feel like make you, who criticize you, or who you feel like may possibly have a big ego, or who you feel like may possibly be playing mental mind games with you. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like it's I feel like it's a walking away from something. And it could be old self-care routines and old mindsets, or maybe even just a feeling of feeling defeated. But it could also be from a particular person who you feel like plays mental mind games with you. Okay, so and whoever this individual is, with this Queen of Pentacles being here, they could be financially stable. It could be a mother figure, because it could, or it could be like a wife or something for some of you guys. Even though this isn't necessarily a romantic spread, it could also be a boss. Okay, it could also be a boss. So Pentacles just talks about things in this physical world. It talks about money, maybe even spirituality and stuff. Maybe you are, it could even be working with someone who isn't really spiritually authentic. This could be you wanting to find your own personal truth, okay, and not adopting to other people's truths as your truth. Okay, now that makes more sense. With this Four of Cups being here, I do feel like this is you wanting to embrace all your gifts and embrace all your roles. I do feel like you want to reject something though. And this thing that you could be wanting to reject could be someone's I'm wondering, who is this energy? It could be, I'm not sure why. I mean, it's like you want to reject help from this individual right here. And I'm wondering, is, do you feel like this person will hold it over your head or something? It's kind of what I'm getting from this. But I do feel like you want to be able to make progress within yourself, especially if this person right here is supposed to be a boss. I could say this person does come off as a nurturing individual. However, with this Five of Swords, it's like it's certain things that are playing with your mind. Okay, and like I said, some of you guys is just your trauma, but others of you guys is actually this person. Like, this person is not who they are authentically. Like, they can come off as someone who really does. I feel like it's almost like they use their financial situation, or their finances, or their own personal stability. They hold it over your head. Some of you guys, it's just the fear of asking for help because you don't want it to be held over your head. Okay, so in this instance, some of you guys, this is you breaking away from a particular person who you feel like manipulates your mind. Others of you guys, this is you breaking away from your own pride to actually ask for help so that you can be more stable within yourself. That Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards in the deck, and it's like this person is like, I don't understand why I am not making progress the way that I want to, and it's because your pride doesn't want you to ask for help. Okay, your pride doesn't want to ask for assistance on how you can be more stable, or how you can save more money, or how you can grow your own spirituality, or how you can accept your gifts, or how you can take steps towards accepting your gifts, or how you can take steps towards not feeling so lonely or unstable or left out in the cold, etc. and etc. And this is interesting because now we got the King of Pentacles here with that Nine of Cups, and that talks about wish fulfillment. So that could be you wanting to create or make progress towards someone who will help you genuinely find stability within yourself, not just financially, even though I do get finances, but emotionally and spiritually as well. Like I said, this Queen of Pentacles, she has this Five of Swords stuck next to her. You know, so that Five of Swords is just pride, ego, and then also feeling defeated, or maybe even that fear of feeling defeated. So that 5-5 here, that person does have some changes to go through, but they feel lonely, they feel left out in the cold. But their pride is a little bit too big for them to even ask for assistance. But with this King of Pentacles being here, this is someone who, that's a hope, that's a wish fulfillment. You know, this is someone who does use all their gifts, and they use all their gifts to help them create the life that they want. This is someone who could help you and assist you, and it's someone who honestly matches your energy, but for some very odd reason, um, it's difficult for you to make progress towards developing that connection. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. What do you need to focus on in order to create / achieve your goal? Okay. Which I feel like this, what it is that you want to achieve is just making progress. I feel like you want to speed it up. Okay. You want to speed up the progress a little bit more. You want to understand why you're either not making as much progress as you want, or why it's not as fast as you would like it. Okay, so let's see what to focus on in order to achieve this goal. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What do my Sagittarius need to focus on in order to achieve their goal? Show me clearly, please, Spirit. Okay, so we have the Three of Wands here, and this just talks about waiting. It also talks about changing your direction. It talks about being adaptable as well. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, followed by the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Cups came back up here. But so I do feel like what you need to focus on in order to achieve your goal, I do feel like this is like being patient and waiting for the right time, for sure, before you start actually taking your actions. But I do feel like they do want you to just understand, to unlock your heart. Because with this Queen of Swords here, this Ace of Cups, it's like this person could have a lot of love and they could have a lot to give to this world. But with that Queen of Swords right there, you see her cup is locked up. It's like she's not even going to be able to truly activate or express herself the way that she truly desires to if her emotions are locked up, or if she feels some type of way about expressing her emotions. Okay, so I do feel like this is like waiting for the right time to actually start to take those actions. But I do feel like while you're waiting, this is like seeing how you can focus on activating your heart chakra and seeing how you can release judgment, release caring about other people's criticism, releasing the judgment that's been placed on you, seeing how you can release your own past, seeing how you can release the desire of feeling like you need to judge others. And in that instance, you would just have to remember what I said earlier, just talking about this card. Okay. But yeah, the Three of Wands just talks about waiting. So what you need to focus on in order to achieve your goal, and that could just be patience with that Knight of Pentacles being there, or just like, why am I not moving so fast? Why aren't things coming when I need them, and blah blah this and blah blah that. This could be you developing patience, okay, and learning how to love yourself regardless of what you have or what you don't have, and in all stages in your life. Okay, so maybe you could be really neglecting yourself, or you could be talking down on yourself because of certain things you do not have in this physical world, and this is just teaching you to not attach your own happiness or your self-worth towards things in this physical world. Okay, it's like you deserve to love yourself regardless of what you have or what you can or can't do. Okay, so I do feel like they're just telling you to focus on waiting. Focus on waiting and looking for the right wave and right time. But you need to know what you're looking for as well with that Three of Wands. Know what wave you're looking for. Knowing what wave you're looking for, so you know what wave to surf on when it's coming. Okay. So it's like using the things that you're passionate about to see what wave you want to either create or what wave you want to hop on. And I do feel like this is going into the career aspect of things as far as a wave. So I see it's a lot of different things, you guys, because when it comes to either creating a wave, it's something that's innovative, and you just have to understand the momentum and the work that comes into creating a wave. And others of you guys is you looking for something to be a part of, looking for a wave to be a part of. If you feel like it's something that is innovative, and you feel like it's something that will catch attention, you feel like it resonates with things that you're passionate about, then this is like, yeah, go after that thing. But it's just like you need to know what it is that you're looking for, so that when it is time to actually put forth those efforts and take those efforts and those actions, you're ready. Okay, to do so with your heart in it. Okay. So let's see, what do you need to release to make it easier for you to achieve your goal? Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. Can you show me clearly what do my Sagittarius need to release to make it easier for them to achieve their goal? Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords, and this is just to make it easier. It's not going to make it impossible, but it is to make it easier. So the Ten of Swords just talks about anxiety. It talks about endings. 10 talks about completions, but this is like a lot of anxiety that makes it very difficult for you to move forward and move on. It's like this person could be stuck, just those thoughts, those birds right there. And it's so interesting because of where you're at currently. It's like that higher front row, that higher front card is like maybe that person's not really able to truly step into their role because of these birds that are hovering above their head. Okay, so right here, it's like this person does see the sunlight. They see a better opportunity for themselves. They see a better life for themselves, but they still are like stuck with these birds over their head that's kind of clouds everything that's happening for their life, that's happening around them, that's happening for them. So what will make it easier for you to achieve your goal is to truly, truly walk towards the sun and to truly, truly release these hurtful things from your past and hurtful things that you've been through. It could also be overthinking, putting yourself in a mental prison, and slash are just thoughts that really feel very, very painful. Situations that have happened to you that has scarred you emotionally, internally. Some of you guys, it could have been physically, but I'm getting a lot of internal things with this. Okay, with this higher front, or not the higher front card, the hangman card at the bottom of the deck. This is like changing your perspective about things, becoming mentally strong when it comes to your own heartache in your life, to see how you can heal your heart so that you can start planting better seeds for yourself, because it's like when it comes from you planting from a hurt place, when you're planting seeds from a hurt place, it's only going to grow hurt. Okay, you're only going to grow hurt. Okay, so let's see, what messages do you have from your higher self slash overall advice? Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. What message do you have for my Sagittarius from their higher self? Your perspective. Changing your perspective. And this hangman also talks about just taking a step back before you start taking actions. Okay, and it sucks. And maybe you want the night because you do want to slow down a little bit. Okay, but the hangman just talks about literally slowing up, like slowing down, not taking that many actions to see, are you literally taking actions from the right mindset? Do you have the right perspective when it comes to the things that you're doing? Are you literally doing the things that you genuinely want to? Are the path that you're on, is it leading you? Is it what authentically resonate with you? And it's so interesting because where you're at currently, I said that Seven of Swords, it's like someone feels like they're not being who they are authentically. Okay, so the Strength card that just talks about tapping into your own inner fighting spirit, your own inner willpower. And with this Ace of Swords, it's just to see things clearly. This will card is to break major cycles, trusting in divine timing, seeing things clearly, cutting out anything that does not truly resonate with you, fighting for your life, changing your perspective to speak life into yourself, changing your perspective to fight for the life that you deserve, changing your perspective to see how you've become so mentally strong from all the situations that you've been through, changing your perspective to see how those situations actually aided in your transformation and the person that you are, aided in the creation of your story, aided in how you can connect to other people, aided to the foundations that you will and the projects that you will create, the situations that you've been through. And in that in that instance, you guys, because I understand with this Ten of Swords, it's not something that to be played with, because this is something that you need to release to make your goals easier, but it's not going to be something that's really easy to release because of how hurtful and how painful it is. Okay, and so in this instance, it's like, just think of like different programs that are set in place. Let's say that there's a shelter for women who's been like assaulted, or who's been in abusive homes and stuff like that. If a man, did that, made that the shelter or whatever, he is not able to truly connect to the women in that shelter as much as a woman who's been through that have. Okay, so it's like if you have a woman who's been in an abusive relationship or whatever, and she creates a program for other women in that situation, she's going to be able to connect to them differently. She's going to be able to actually cause, she's going to be able to speak to them differently, especially in those situations, because especially when it comes to romantic relationships, because sometimes love makes you blind to abuse. Love makes you blind to abuse. And so in that instance, she will be able to connect to that person on a much deeper level to help save them. Okay, so it's like, it's understanding those situations. Yes, they did suck. It really hurts, and it's super painful that you've been through it. But with this strength card, it's like you were most definitely strong enough to get through it. And it's for your purpose. It's because you have a much bigger purpose, and it's because you want to create beautiful things to help people in this world. And so it's just like using your pain to genuinely be able to help those people who've been through the same things that you've been through. And you're going to be capable of actually making something of your life despite your trauma. And so now you're going to be able to help other people do those same things. Okay, so that I do feel like they want you to really see how your mindset can shift to actually be able to embrace all of those things that you've been through in your life, to see how it can add on to the strength and your own willpower and your own spirit. Okay, so let us go ahead and start reading your oracles. And this is interesting. It says, I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer just like me, Archangel Raphael. Okay, so thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly, truly appreciate you. What additional messages do you have for my Sagittarius? Can you show me clearly? Okay. So we have Astara, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and your desires and do not compromise, okay? Then we have Celeste, a happy new move. A happy move to a new home or a place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. And then we have Vanessa, to make your decision, ask yourself which way brings me closer to my divine purpose and which way takes me away from it, okay? So let's go ahead and read some chakra cards for you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Complacency. I'm going to take that, but I'm going to pull one for you. That one just fell out. It just flew. Or twisted out. Really, it ain't really fly out. It twisted out. What additional message do you have? Okay. Insecurity. Okay. So both of these are root chakra, you guys. Both of these are your foundational beliefs. It's the beginning, okay? This is like, if you have an unbalanced root chakra, then it just means you don't even feel safe. You don't feel peaceful, and yourself are in this world or are creating, okay? So the red cards, they talk about abundance. And it also represents the beginning of an undertaking, and it may guide you away from old ideas that no longer work in your life. Okay, so complacency is first. And complacency says life force energy must be taken seriously. Are you standing tall in your own dreams or trying to build someone else's? Sadness and the inability to disassociate from a lost dream can show up here. It is time to walk away from anything that does not deeply resonate with you. Release and be free. Y'all, that hit me in the heart. That hit me in the heart. And it's so interesting how literally where you're at right now, that Hierophant card, this is like a guide. It's like someone who is supposed to be helping and aiding their community, but with that Seven of Swords, like I said, like they're not really being who they are authentically. So you may be building someone else's dreams versus building your own. Okay, so complacency says, I am feeling the loss of my dreams. This is a warning to not give up. Beware of coasting alone in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. How can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? Finding self-nourishment, leaving dreams unrealized, feeling depleted, time for a deep rest. Lack of motivation, holding back, daring, immobility, reclamation. In this deep rest, you guys, and look, when they say what you need to focus on is literally waiting, allow for this flame to build up. So when it's literally time for you to take actions, you're going to go the fuck. Oh, like really, you are. But like in this instance, you've been overworking yourself and you've been undermining a lot of emotions that you have to work on, especially with here what it is that you need to release. It's going to take some time for you to release this thing. Okay, so it's like you now have to shift your perspective and change your perspective, and you are going to have to tap into your own inner fighting spirit right now because you have to deal with these emotions, okay? It's time for a deep rest. And when it's time, baby, once you get through it, I promise you are going to go ham. I promise. I feel it, okay? I feel your energy. So, the meditation for this says, imagine yourself doing the very thing that you desire. Can you feel the joy of participating in your own dream? Look back at what you're leaving behind to live your dream. For example, how would you live with less money when you already moved towards the joy? Open your eyes, what has been revealed, okay? And then we have insecurity. And insecurity says, energy turned within can lead into fear and stagnation. Courage is necessary if you are to be fearless and move forward. This is a message to grow up inside into a greater energy and evoke change and evoke courage from your angels to progress. So this says the greatest adversary is the one living inside of me. Miraculous changes lies ahead. Life awaits. Our life always takes a turn for the better when we face our demons. Stay on course. Trust that an ally will appear. The gift of adversity is never given without the ability to overcome it. Do I listen to my fear? How can I tap into my courage? Being courageous, facing adversity, finding tremendous willpower within, undervaluing your contribution, freedom, bravery, and success. Okay? From a place, the meditation of this says, from a place of peace, call upon 2 or 3 of your spiritual protectors. When they appear, express your fears. Allow for your protectors to give you the strength and assist you in becoming greater than your fears. And how do you feel now? Okay, so with that being said, I love you guys so much. I pray that this message resonated for whoever it's supposed to. I pray that you believe in yourself. I pray that you take the time to actually release anything and everything that is blocking you from living a life that you truly deserve. I love y'all so much. Remember, y'all, we're always lit and we're always growing. Y'all have a wonderful day on purpose, okay? Toodles.